Well, welcome back to the Clueless Catholic podcast. And why are you looking at me like that already?
Because you're in a mood, you're going to get it.
today, today it's Palm Sunday today, and I don't know. I guess it went by too fast for me.
Came up on me fast.
Yeah, you didn't even realize it was Palm
No,
Sunday today. I said that yesterday. um, but we wanted to talk a little bit about Palm Sunday Mass, what we like about it. Maybe some people don't like Palm Sunday Mass. So maybe some things that we are learning. I don't know. We're gonna see what we're gonna talk about today.
as Karen likes to say, we're winging it.
Winging. Hard pronounced G. There's no winging it.
Winging it. Winging it.
I'm so tired. Okay, anyway. What I like about Mass, Palm Sunday Mass, is the very beginning. And actually, our Father does a really good job chanting, I should say, the first gospel. And the first gospel is all about, the King is coming. He's here. We're praising Hosanna. Woohoo! Save me. Everybody's happy and rejoicing and excited. And then everything turns like 180
Yeah.
in a matter of minutes. But that's my favorite part, is just the beginning of it and the excitement. What is your favorite part?
You say excitement.
Yeah.
And this has always frustrated me about Palm Sunday. When we do the responses in the Passion reading, there's no excitement whatsoever. In fact, some parishes have the procession into the
They start outside?
Yeah. Like when I got confirmed in the Catholic Church, we did that. Not when I got confirmed, but at the parish we were at, they would do that.
I remember that.
And they would have everybody chanting Hosanna, Hosanna in the highest. And you're all like, Hosanna, Hosanna in the highest. Everybody else is like, Hosanna, Hosanna, Hosanna in the high. So
maybe that's why they don't do it at our church, because they know I'd be the only one going, Hosanna.
it drives me crazy. Put some emotion into it. And see, Karen and I talked about this the other day, but here's what it sounds like to me. So you guys know I'm a nerd. I like my Star Trek. There's a bad villain in Star Trek universe called the Borg, and they are a collective of people or aliens that sound.
We are the Borg. Lower your shields and surrender your ships. We will add your biological and technological distinctiveness to our own. Your culture will adapt.
And that's what we sound like in Mass. It drives me crazy. Absolutely crazy. Put some feeling into it.
You did today.
I did.
You did.
All the people around me were like, what the heck is this guy doing?
I know. Why are you yelling crucify him like that? And I just sat there like, I don't like to say that.
But see, that's the thing. If you think about it, there's a reason that the crowd, the Mass, and the people in the Mass have both parts.
Have both parts.
Have the Hosanna in the highest and
Crucify him. Yeah,
because we do that to him every day.
I know. And Father even said that in his homily today about how we the crowd are cheering for him, wanting him to save us, excited that he is with us. And at the same breath, almost, we betray
him.
Yeah, betray. I wasn't sure what the word would be, but yeah. Oh my goodness. But did you know that today is the first time I actually maybe listened, or it came to me, but
I don't know if I would admit that, where Father might see it someday.
No, it's fine. He'll laugh. But the first gospel had a Rolling Stones song.
Oh Lord.
Mentioned in it. If you know Rolling Stones, The Beast of Burden, that was in it. Do you have that passage still up?
Yeah.
I was like, Beast of Burden. And then I got distracted because I was like, did Rolling Stones get their song, The Beast of Burden, from this reading? So you read that, and then I'm looking up the lyrics just to see.
It was the part that she's talking about is this happened so that what had been spoken through the prophet might be fulfilled. Say to the daughter Zion, behold, your king comes to you, meek and riding on an ass and on a colt, a foal of a beast of burden.
Yeah. Oh, ChatGPT won't give me the lyrics. It's copywritten. Hold on. Beast. I'll never be a beast of burden. Lyrics. Okay, let's see what it says. It says, I'll never be your beast of burden. My back is broad, but it's still hurting. All I want is, oh no, I can't read that part. Okay, maybe it's not.
Yeah.
Huh.
I have a question though. How do you ride both an ass and a colt?
At the same time?
I can only see one way.
How?
With your foot on each one, standing up.
Oh, yeah. And having the reins on both? That's interesting, huh? Oh my
Not
God.
how they show it on TV. They only show one.
They only show one animal?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, there you go. Gosh. So I want to know, like, I don't take palms anymore when we go on Palm Sunday.
Yeah, why not?
Because, well, I don't have too many anymore, but they just we collect too many.
It's because we're supposed to take them back to the parish.
Yeah, but we never do.
Touche. Look at all these crosses that don't have palms behind them.
Well, then you should have grabbed some.
Oh, now you tell me.
Well, I didn't mind. It's just I stopped doing that years ago because I had so many. And I hated to well, I never would throw them out, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
I just didn't know what to do with them after a while. So yeah, you're supposed to take them back to the church. But don't they have like a specific day?
Yeah, I don't remember which day it is, but it's the whole purpose is so they can be burnt and used for Ash Wednesday.
Yeah.
Bringing it kind of full circle.
I wonder what day that is. Maybe I just wonder if it's a day that we're like rarely here, like in town. But anyway, I'm getting off track. I was
Return them sometime before Ash Wednesday.
just sometime.
Yeah.
It doesn't even give you a day.
I always thought we had a special Sunday that they brought them, but I can't remember.
But then Father was talking about the Holy Week and things going on for Holy Week. And he mentioned, which I'll get to some of let's just go through the days. So there's nothing that I'm aware of for tomorrow that is at the church. But apparently,
Thursday is when
I know, but I want to go through every day.
Okay.
So tomorrow, the theme is awareness. This is where Jesus goes to the temple and flips tables. That's your favorite.
Yeah.
And so what we should do tomorrow, Monday.
Flip some tables.
Go ahead, flip some tables. Notice what needs cleansing in your life.
And flip it.
Yeah. What in my life is crowding out God? And then Tuesday, the theme is truth. This is where Jesus teaches boldly and is challenged. So your reflection for Tuesday is, do I actually listen to truth or avoid it? I guess it depends on the truth.
That's profound.
And then Wednesday is Spy Wednesday. I've never heard of Spy Wednesday, have you?
SPY?
SPY. The theme is betrayal and self-examination.
Huh.
Judas betrays Jesus. And then what to do is an honest self-check. Where do I sell out, compromise, be silenced? Where do I choose convenience over Christ? That is what we do on Wednesday.
Okay.
And then the Thursday is where we have the Last Supper Mass, which I don't recall. Maybe I've been to that
We have the
once.
foot washing.
Yeah, it's where they wash the feet. Yeah. So we did go to that.
I did.
Yeah.
Because Father Dazinski washed my feet, and everybody thought it was weird that I was there with no shoes but a full suit.
I remember that. I do remember that. Yeah.
And
You-
Father kept going, "You can put your shoes on now." I was like, "I don't have them. They're in the car."
um, what to look for at Mass? Yeah, the washing of the feet, the altar being stripped. Yes.
Before you get too far, our parish does something very, very cool, and has as long as we've gone there. They set up a Garden of Gethsemane with plants and flowers and rocks and a big rock and
And even a bigger rock.
no, like to pray at, and it's really neat. You can go in there and I think they've set up adoration in there at some point, and you can go in there and be literally with Jesus, but almost like you're in the garden. They're going to have a bigger space. They're doing it in the St. Joseph room now that we've got that built this year instead of the portables that they tore down.
Mm-hmm. I don't remember ever going in there.
I don't think you ever did.
Mm-mm. I'll have to try that this year.
Yeah, it's very cool.
That sounds like it. Do they play music and stuff? Or is it silent?
I don't remember any music.
Okay. Just curious. But that's neat. And then, so that's Thursday. And Thursday is when they start that?
Uh-huh.
The garden? Okay.
They're building it at 9 a.m. Thursday.
So if you are in and around Fishers, Indiana, go to St. John Vianney and go see the garden. But I think it'd be neat to see what other parishes do. So
Yeah.
if you guys, whoever's listening, if your parishes do something unique, let us know. I think that would be fun to share what each of our parishes do. And then what else on Thursday? Anything else?
Uh,
So the washing of the feet, is that to humble ourselves?
well, it's where Jesus before the Last Supper washed the feet of the apostles.
Mm-hmm.
And Peter was like, "You're not going to wash my feet." And Jesus was like, "Want to bet?" And then he's like, "Oh, well, if you wash my feet, then wash my head and my body and everything." And they were like, "Yeah, no, just the feet, dude."
I'm just washing your feet. Okay, and then were you looking something up?
Not yet.
Oh, okay,
Well, I am, but not sharing yet.
not sharing it. Okay, so Good Friday. I think I mentioned this in one of the other previous episodes, but I have a tradition, my own tradition that I do on Good Friday. There is one church that I know of in the downtown Indianapolis area that does confessions on Good Friday. Most parishes do not. So it's your last chance to go, and it's the St. John the Baptist Catholic Church in Indianapolis that they have, I think, from 11 to 1 o'clock on Good Friday. So I get there as soon as I can. I go to confession, and then I come back up and I go to Our Lady of Grace in Noblesville because the kids do the live Stations of the Cross at that time. And I usually meet a good friend of mine there. And so we will do that together, and then we'll cry, and then and we chat for a little bit, and then usually after that it's just hit or miss. But I think what I was going to do this year was Father said that they have Mass at 3 p.m. So I'll probably go to that. And then they also have Stations of the Cross later at our parish, and then Divine Mercy Chaplet. So you could literally spend all day in church on Friday. That's what I'm trying to say.
Wow.
If you plan it right. I'm sure other parishes have things too. I might have to look it up and see what can I do between the hours of 1 and 3. Maybe I could spend all day with Jesus. Wouldn't that be lovely? Yes. Anyway, what were you looking? Did you have something to say?
Just some little tidbits.
For Good Friday?
No, not Good Friday. About Palm Sunday.
Oh, about Palm Sunday. Okay. So it's Good Friday, Holy Saturday, obviously. Oh, here I wanted to talk about Holy Saturday because I've never been to a vigil mass. Believe it or
Yes,
not.
you have.
No, I have not.
The heck you haven't.
When?
When I got confirmed.
I don't remember it then. I don't remember fire and water. They didn't have fire and water.
Fire and water.
Yeah. St. Mary Goretti had it all the time. I always heard about the fire and the water at St. Mary Goretti for Easter Vigil. No?
I don't remember that.
Well,
But
see?
we were at Our Lady of Grace for the Easter Vigil.
Well, they didn't have fire and water.
No, they didn't.
Anyway. But no, that was how many years ago?
How old's Alex? He's 20.
Uh-huh.
So 19.
19 years ago. And you want me to remember that one time I went to.
Just saying. You can't say you didn't because
Okay.
you did.
I went one time. But yeah, I heard they had this big bowl of fire out there and
I have no idea. I
Okay.
don't think we ever went at SMG.
that's what I'm saying. It sounded wonderful. So I guess I just had it in my head that everybody did it fire and water on Holy Saturday. But yes, we get to actually celebrate then. And then obviously Easter Sunday is the beginning of the end or the end of the beginning. I don't know. The end of Lent, the beginning of the resurrection, the new life. I don't know.
Easter Triduum.
There you go. So yeah.
Yeah.
That's Holy Week
There you go.
in a nutshell. So what about Palm Sunday?
So, some things of symbolism. Jesus entering Jerusalem. I totally stole this from ChatGTP. So, Jesus entering Jerusalem on a donkey was not random. Kings rode horses when coming for war. Riding a donkey signaled peace and humility. Jesus was announcing not only that he was king, but not the kind of king that people expected. The Jews expected someone to come in and throw Rome out and establish an earthly kingdom that would never end.
I thought you were going to say like throw things. And I was going to say wait till Monday. Then he could flip the tables.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Before people think that I'm prone to violence, I just love that story because it shows the humanity mixed with the divinity of Jesus. That he wasn't, because so often when people read stories from the Bible about Christ, when he talks, he's this very stoic, just like we are in Mass, with no emotion.
Mm-hmm.
You can't read. Jesus took the time to make a whip. You cannot read that story without emotion.
Our lectors can.
Yeah, that's true. Maybe I should become a lector.
You should for that one story.
Just that one.
Yeah.
I can't do that though.
Why?
Because it's a gospel.
Oh.
I wouldn't be able to read the gospel unless I became a deacon, and that is not my vocation.
No?
No.
Why not?
I would have a hard time with the obedience part. Well, the deacon at our parish is being sent to Kokomo. I heard him say last week.
Oh.
And he's got to follow that rule. That he has to listen to the bishop. I'm not moving to Kokomo.
You didn't have to move to Kokomo though.
He didn't have to move there, but that's a heck of a drive for him. He lives on the other side of Fishers.
Oh.
Yeah. And you have to be obedient to the bishop. And if the bishop needs me somewhere, the responsible part of me would be like, okay, I got to go. But the rebellious part would be like, all right. The donkey also fulfilled the prophecy in Zechariah 9:9, which we read about the beast of burden. But what's interesting is that throughout his ministry, Jesus didn't really want people to reveal who he was. It wasn't time yet. when Peter said that you're the Messiah, when everybody said you're the Messiah, he was like, okay, don't tell anybody. You're right, but not yet. Don't say anything. This was him, because of this prophecy, this was him openly admitting, I'm the Messiah.
Coming down on the donkey.
Yes. Hosanna does not mean just praise. It literally means save us. So when the crowd shouted Hosanna, they were crying out for salvation, even if they did not fully understand what kind of salvation Jesus was bringing. No, not that one. That one's boring. Blah.
I was asking you yesterday. I was like, everybody's shouting Hosanna and excitement. Like we said, I said, who was the one person? There had to be one. One started it. Where they flipped it and said, oh no, now we got to crucify him. Who was that one person that did that?
My opinion, it was the priests.
Like the rabbis?
Well, it said in the gospel today, the priests were inciting the crowd against him. Or persuaded. Persuaded was the word they used.
Holy people. Shame on them. But what were you saying yesterday to me about how they might have been a little confused?
So, hang on. Let me find something first. All right. So in Matthew 27, verse 16. I'm going to go back to 15. Now, on occasion of the feast, the governor was accustomed to release to the crowd one prisoner whom they wished. And at that time, they had a notorious prisoner called Jesus Barabbas.
His name was Jesus Barabbas.
Yes. It's the only gospel where it records the first and the last name.
This is the prisoner.
The prisoner.
That is already there.
Yes. Yeshua was a common name. But here's the thing. The last name, Barabbas, is more of a title. It's Bar is son of, Abbas being the father. So you could see how the crowd could easily be cheering for both Jesuses to be released. And it gets confusing.
Oh, wow.
Jesus, son of the Father. So I'm not saying that's what happened, because every other gospel records it as the crowd turned on him.
Yeah.
But maybe not the entire crowd.
Oh my gosh. But then to see Jesus actually go through all of the sacrifice, nobody stood up and said, no, that's not the right one.
My guess is they would have been drastically outnumbered.
The ones that would have stood up for him.
Right.
Okay. Wow. Wow. That's crazy to think about that.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
There you go.
They took the wrong Jesus this whole time. Oh, you mentioned something to me this morning about what was going on in, where is that? In Israel, Iran?
Israel? Oh, they blocked, first time in centuries, Israeli police blocked Cardinal Pizzaballa from entering the Church of the Holy Sepulchre for Palm Sunday masses.
And is that just due to
There didn't seem to be a reason. Let me see if I can find more information on that.
Well, because I put it in ChatGPT because I was like, why did they do that? And it said that the church or Israeli authorities shut down the church on February 28th due to serious security concerns tied to the war in the region. Because there have been missile strikes and stuff.
Which honestly...
So it was more safety, not... But, that's all I know.
Cardinal Pier Battista Pizzaballa. the Latin Patriarch of Jerusalem from entering the Church of the Holy Sepulchre to mark Palm Sunday Masses. Israel closed the holy sites in Jerusalem, citing safety concerns. That just, I don't know. It sounds like a load of. I know we're supposed to support Israel.
Yeah.
But I don't support everything they do. And this move just seems kind of like a. Because think about it. They don't like the fact that we proclaim Christ and Christ proclaimed himself King of the Jews on this day.
So you think there's a little more to it then?
I think there's more to it.
But why this year that we're hearing about it, I guess, is my only thing. Was my question.
Well, it's the first time that it's happened in centuries. So why this year did it happen? Who knows?
Yeah. Okay. I don't know. You mentioned that. I was like, okay, is it coincidence that
Yeah.
stuff is going on? Stuff is always going on.
Yes. Stuff is indeed always going on.
Anyway, that was kind of a bummer to the closing of this episode.
So just remember tomorrow, go flip some tables.
Go flip tables tomorrow. Totally flipping tables tomorrow. I don't even remember what that gospel that was in Matthew too, wasn't it?
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah. Matthew knows everything.
I was terrible at memorizing where things were.
You were?
Yeah. I just remember that I've read them. Well, I had to go through all 4 Gospels to find the fact that it was Jesus Barabbas.
That's true. That's true. All right. So, well, as we wrap up today, I hope everyone has a wonderful Holy Week. And I hope that we can take time to actually go out and do things. Maybe you don't have to go out, but just like do things this week to lead us up to Easter. It's better rejoicing that way, I guess. So, anyway, you have anything else?
I do not.
Okay. We will see you next time. We'll have to figure out what we want to do for Easter episode. Maybe we'll hide some Easter eggs. I don't know. It'll be funny.
Oh, my goodness.
It'll be funny. All right. Until next time, who knows what we're going to do. God bless everybody. Bye.
Bye.